Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Welcome to this video live from Earth 3, sort of. One question that people keep on asking, people seems to still have a lot of questions about artifacts and all that good stuff. So today we're going to take a quick look at Nth Metal. Roughly, what is Nth Metal? Nth Metal is the items you need in order to be able to upgrade, to increase the strength of your artifact. So you can see, and there's a whole bunch of Nth Metal as you can see. There's some raw Nth Metal, there's some extracted Nth Metal, some treated Nth Metal, some processed Nth Metal, some refined Nth Metal. So there's a whole bunch of different Nth Metal. And roughly that Nth Metal is useful to increase the rank of your artifact. And you can see each Nth Metal gives a different XP boost to your artifacts. So basically you need to feed Nth Metal to your artifact. Each Nth Metal will give some experience to some XP to your artifact, and that will increase the strength of your artifact. And then at some point you will have to break through, but I do have videos about the breakthrough specifically. So how can you get Nth Metal? Where can you get Nth Metal? There's a few places where you can get it. Roughly, the very first obvious thing is as you defeat enemies, enemies will drop Nth Metal. There are some people who are claiming falsehoods, like there are some people saying that you get Nth Metal every 10 minutes. I can tell you right off the bat, that is false. Anyone who's been playing this game for a bit pretty much knows that as you fight enemies, you will get Nth Metal sometimes every 30 seconds, sometimes after 1 minute. I'm not sure exactly how or why you get Nth Metal from enemies, but it's not true that you get Nth Metal every 10 minutes. I see a lot of people who skip ads in a lot of missions, so that's probably why they're getting Nth Metal only once every 10 minutes. But if you fight and defeat ads and fight and fight and fight, you will see a whole bunch of Nth Metal drop for you. But there's also a few places where you can get Nth Metal, so let's take a look at that. The first place we're going to take a look at is the stabilizer event, the stabilizer fragmentation. So roughly, this mission is in order to be able to get some stabilizer fragments, in order to get stabilizers to open time capsules, but also, as you can see, it gives some Nth Metal. You can see artifact regions, Nth Metal. Also, ironically enough, you can only play the stabilizer fragmentation. If you want stabilizer fragments, you can only get that once a day with one character on your account. But from what I understand, you can get Nth Metal with any character. So even if you're loot locked for the stabilizer fragment, you can still run the mission for Nth Metal with your characters if you really want to. So let's take a look. And of course, we're gonna have to wait a while. The other place where you can get Nth Metal, I've already gotten some with this character, is the Vault. I already mentioned that in a few videos. I especially made a video specifically about the Vault not that long ago. So basically, if you run the Vault, they've added Nth Metal to the Vault. So if you run the Vault every day you're going to get Nth Metal from the Vault. Freaking rage. So as you see, as we defeated the last boss, we got not only our fragment, but we got some Nth Metal too. Although we didn't seem to get that much Nth Metal, but it happens. Sometimes we just get a little Nth Metal, sometimes we get a whole bunch of them at once. I'm not sure why exactly, but oh well. So the other place where we could get some Nth Metal, and you can see it's even mentioned in the description, it's from the vault. So there's some artifact reagents Nth Metal. There seems to be also some weekly bonus Nth Metal, which could explain also sometimes you go to the vault, you just get like 2 pieces of Nth Metal, and sometimes you go to the vault and you get like half a dozen of them. So it happens. And again, as I mentioned, the other way to get Nth Metal is from fighting enemies. So let's put that to the test a bit. I'm not sure if it's timed after like 1 minute, after 30 seconds, or if you defeat certain types of enemies, you have more chances to get Nth Metal. But roughly, fighting enemies will grant you Nth Metal. It's pretty much that simple. Sometimes it may just take a few enemies. Sometimes it'll take a lot of enemies. Again, I'm not sure exactly how it's working. But if you just play your missions and fight whatever enemies you meet in those missions, you should get the Nth Metal sooner or later. So as you saw, we got some raw Nth Metal, and sadly that's it. So roughly speaking, as you fight enemies, you will get Nth Metal. Sometimes you'll get a little bit, sometimes you'll get a lot, but basically that's pretty much how you gain Nth Metal. You fight enemies, and you will gain Nth Metal as you do so. So again, roughly, you get some from the Stabilizer Fragment event, you get some from the Vault mission, and you get some fighting pretty much enemies on the map and missions, or all that good stuff. And once you get your Nth Metal, what do you do with it? You go to your artifact, you select your artifact, then you select whatever Nth Metal you want to use to increase the strength of your artifact. And again, depending on the Nth Metal, it will give you different amount of XP. For example, the process Nth Metal is 100 experience. We have 3 of it, so we should get 300 experience. Refine Nth Metal, 200 experience. Process Nth Metal, 100 experience. Also, there is 2 types of Nth Metal. There are some that are cannot trade, cannot sell, as you can see. And there are some that are account bound, and that you cannot sell. Why is that? I'm not sure exactly. Somehow, like the Nth Metal you get from the vault, sadly, you cannot share that Nth Metal with other characters on your account. But the Nth Metal you get, let's say, from fighting enemies in missions, that Nth Metal you can share amongst all your characters if you want to. So I could farm Nth Metal with this character, grab all the Nth Metal I farmed with this character fighting enemies, and give it to some other character. But I cannot run the vault and give the Nth Metal I get from the vault to other characters. So roughly there's 2 types of Nth Metal. There's some Nth Metal that you can trade to all your characters if you want to, and there's some Nth Metal that is specific to each character. So if you try to trade it to one of your other character, sadly you just got some non-tradable Nth Metal. So again, you can see the distinction, very easy to see. The account bound Nth Metal you can give to any characters on your account. The cannot trade Nth Metal, sadly it's for that character alone and no other character. And roughly the cannot trade Nth Metal comes from the vault and the Stabilizer mission. And then once you get all that Nth Metal, you can give it to your character, to your artifact, and increase the strength of your artifact. So as you can see, right now we can give 120 XP to the... Oh, the next rank we're going to need 120 item XP for the next rank. So let's fortify our artifact. Oh, and we got a bit of a, sometimes there's a critical or something that gives us a bit of a boost. So right now we need only 47 other XP for the next rank, which we can have because we still have 300 worth of Nth Metal that we can give to our artifact. So let's consume that. So again, this artifact will increase our rank to rank 75. So let's do this. So let's fortify. And there we go. And in order to be able to reach the next rank, we're going to need 960 XP to the next rank. It's a lot of XP. Like you can see right now, we're at 3,517 XP. The next rank is at 39,920 XP. The next milestone, I should say. It seems to be, it looks like a lot of XPs. But as you play missions and as you fight enemies, you will get a lot of Nth Metal. Again, it doesn't really show. But as you play missions and you fight enemies, basically, DC Universe Online, the most of what you do is fight enemies and defeat enemies. And as you do so, you will gather Nth Metal without realizing it, without noticing it. And then you're going to be able to use that Nth Metal to increase the strength of your artifact. But roughly, how do you get Nth Metal? Either by defeating enemies, by completing the stabilizer fragmentation mission, or by running the vault daily. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below. I'll see what I can do about answer your questions. And that's it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.